What is up? 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 What is up, Grock and Nation? Welcome back this evening to Grockstar ASMR. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you enjoyed my cowboy roleplay video. I'm really excited about you guys seeing that. I am currently 2 weeks away from my wedding, so I'm going to be working 7 straight nights. Then I have 3 days off, and then I have family coming in for a week before the wedding, so I will not be able to make any more content for you guys until the end of June. The cowboy video initially was going to be the last one, but I decided I would put a League of Legends gameplay whispered out for you guys, just to have something else out there as well. Before we get started though, guys, again, if you're a fan of the game or this kind of content, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel and you enjoy it. We got the Pride theme going up on the stream this month for the month of June. We got everyone's favorite LGBT couple, Violet and Caitlin, on the intermission screen. We also have them on my cam as well, as you'll see shortly. The LGBT themes in League of Legends are pretty big. They actually, I think they have like 3 or 4 couples. 3 or 4 LGBT couples. And some that are just members of it as well, without being a couple in the entire game. These are the most notable ones, and obviously they became a little more mainstream with the Arcane TV show that came out on Netflix. Prior to this, Riot was really hush-hush, so to speak, on these characters being couples. They wouldn't confirm or deny, and they just became big with the audience, basically, and they basically come out and they confirmed it, especially with the show, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be out in November season 2, and it's been over 2 years since season 1, so I think everyone's going to be really excited about that particular season. I know I'll probably binge it all in one day, and then have to wait another 2 or 3 years for another show. Though they got such a massive lore, they could end that storyline and start something completely different. But so for this jungling, I'm using the Freljord badass Viking girl that rides her mount, Sejuani. Been a while since I put one up for you guys of Sedge. For my Sedge lover, she got a bit of a buff this season, so I've picked her up again. This season, as you guys can see, I think the last video I posted 3 weeks ago, we pretty much have the same luck. We're just stuck under 500 right now. I really screwed myself, stubbornly playing Nidalee longer than I should have. She's just not meta right now at this elo, and as good as she is, she's just way too squishy. And I put myself in a 10-loss deficit under wins, so I've clawed my way back up to nearly 500. So right now I notice my Renekton and my Darius just traded. You guys will see we'll get a Negatron Renekton here right away, which is really annoying. This is the bronze elo, which I'm currently stuck in right now. I think I've been playing this for about 3 weeks, and 3 weeks at this elo, and I'm literally spinning my tires. It's so hard at this elo to move out of it. It's so hard. But what can you do, you know? My friend Marcus, you know, couldn't get out of silver for me a couple seasons back. He got hard stuck. So, yeah, it does happen at these elos. You gotta remember that at this elo, you're playing with, for the most part, brand new players, which I have been seeing in my op.gg in my games, my game reports afterwards. Or you're just playing with players that they're just stuck in, they're stuck in this elo, and they never get out of it, you know. You look at their season stats, or their career stats, and they're always here. If the Yas came a little sooner, we 100% would have killed him. I didn't know he was coming to begin with, so. But, yeah, so I've been stuck spinning my tires. I think once I get back into silver, it might be a little more smooth sailing. I tell you what, I really miss the gold elo. The gold elo was, you didn't have as much feeding laners as you do at these elos, but you do have a lot of better rotations and whatnot, a lot more teammanship, and that makes it a little more difficult for everybody, I would say. But at the same time, it's something I love as a jungler. But, you know, we gotta try to get back there. So this video was taken the night my Edmonton Oilers advanced to the Stanley Cup final. That's why I'm wearing my Oilers shirt, as well as my hat. I just came back from my cabin here. And, ecstatic. I watched the game over there. And, yeah, it was a really, really great night. I'm really excited about this. The last time my Edmonton Oilers were in a Stanley Cup final, I was in grade 12, so it's pretty crazy that, you know, the month I get married is the next time they were in a Stanley Cup final, so if they win, it's going to be crazy. I'm actually going to have to plan my July for the parade, which obviously I wasn't intending on doing. I have a very, very busy July. After my wedding, I'm going to be busy right till September, so it's going to be a good summer. Speaking of which, I hope you guys are enjoying your summer. I'm right now really loving my cabin, and we've been putting out a lot of furniture at the cabin. Deck furniture. I just bought a new fireplace today as well, just for the deck. You guys can see that on my Instagram. It's so nice, you guys. You're probably wondering, Grock, what the fuck are you talking about? What's so busy about your summer? Well, as I said, I have my wedding in 2 weeks. Well, I have family here for the week in 2 weeks, and then my wedding is that weekend. And that's been extremely, extremely stressful. That's been the majority of my my stress or anxiety, I would say, over the last probably month. I haven't had anxiety like this since like 2018, 2019. But it'll all be worth it when it's all over. I'm really excited about it. And then in the month of July, we decided we're going to move out to our cabin for the month of July and August, and return in the middle of September. We're actually going to move my cat out there as well, which I'm looking forward to. We have to drug him though, because he has seizures. This Renekton who said his lane was over. You know, I'm telling him, like, afterwards, after this, I'm like, you're a melee champ. We proxy with my E, and we freeze people. It's like perma CC. If we fight as a group, so he might be a little happy. See, I'm telling him here. So then in July, the second last weekend of July, I have a comedy festival in Winnipeg, the Outdoor Comedy Festival. Friday and Saturday. Friday's Tom Segura, Saturday's Bill Burr. I'm really looking forward to that. Then the last week of July, I'm going to Toronto for a week with my friend Jackass. We're gonna go watch Creed, and he's getting a tattoo done at his tattoo artist there. So really fortunate to be going with him, because he's a Domino's franchise owner, and they have a Domino's apartment there that the franchise owners can use. So we're using that. So basically staying in Toronto for free, which is really nice because hotels there are stupid expensive. And then I come back, and I'm home for 2 weeks, and then I'm gone for 2 weeks. We're heading out west to visit some family in Alberta, and then we're going to Montana, Missoula to be exact, to stay with my fiance's aunt as a wedding gift. They rent out a barn, B&B. It's really, stay with them, so we're going to take advantage of that. And then, I don't think anything planned in September, but October we are going to Corn in St. Paul's, Corn, Gojira, and Spirit Box. I'm really excited about that concert. And then we're planning also on going to a hot vacation in February or March. It depends on how plans go. This poor Zumi here, or Siri, sorry. Like, that's what it means. See, everything, all this CC, she can't get away. I froze her with my E. And then I smacked her with my Alt. If you plan it right with Sejuani, you freeze them with your E. You count to 3 seconds, and then you throw your R, and you freeze them again. You can realistically freeze somebody for basically 6 seconds if you plan it right. And if you got someone like an ADC like this Tristana shooting at them, they're dead. There's nothing, they can't get away. So, right now we are 1-1 at the 10-minute mark. We have enough to get our first item. If as a jungler you're getting your first item at the 10-minute mark, you've had a really, really good first couple clears. You gotta remember that you don't get much XP, if any, for kills. You only get them for CS and objectives. So that's why, you know, I might get a big lead, but I'll be the same level of this guy the entire game because the CS is really close. Most of the game, I'm pretty sure, but the benefit, obviously, to getting the kills and the assists is you get more gold. More gold means you have more items. Right here, I know he's getting pushed by Zumi. And, Darius. I thought she was right here, and I got her. And then I hit one of them with my E. Hit the other one with E, and there, he got 2 kills. So Mr. Negatron, that was crying that his laning phase was over and the game's over. I gave him 3 kills in 5 minutes now, so he should be a little happier. And again, I'm telling him we shred objectives. If you guys are playing with a Sejuani on your team and you're a melee champ, especially one of the samurais, because they got such a quick melee attack, you and Sej can absolutely shred objectives because you're constantly hitting that E. And you freeze them and you smack them for extra damage, so yeah, you're an objective shredder. If you have Sej in your team and you are a melee champion, make sure to take advantage of it. It's a huge, huge advantage. But as far as my wedding goes, we do have, well, I have everything for my groomsmen. I bought my groomsmen custom bolo ties because we're doing a Western apparel for my wedding party and myself. It's how my family's formal attire is back home. It's kind of like a mix of a Western attire. It's really nice. It's typical Saskatchewan, Alberta, but it looks really good for formal events, so I'm really happy about it. I can't believe they got 2 kills here. I'm like, I gotta try to push that. I have my ult. She's a one-shot. She might try to clear a wave, get greedy, stay back, and clear a wave. And it's too late by the time, yeah, see that? I knew it. She'd be around here somewhere. And she got greedy. She wanted to clear a wave. She should have went back. And I was laughing because where he dropped that, it'll never disappear. It's a invisible ward, but it's in a vision of the turrets, so my turrets will always see it. So yeah, after this game I was thinking to myself, like, how do I not pick Sej again? But guys, the thing is, if you don't have a melee champ on your team, you're not going to be able to use her to her advantage. So, you know, I know a lot of people that try to main her and they have trouble. That's why you have to really pick and choose. For me, she's a good pick if you have one of the samurais on your team, because you're always going to have crazy CC in fights. But if I wanted a team where they were like all ranged, non-melee mage champs maybe or something, it would be useless for me to pick her. I wouldn't get anything out of it. So we're going to tried and true build. Thornmail, or Sunfire into Thornmail. also picked up steel plate boots because there is a Darius on this team. We want as much armor as we can. Darius is one of those champions where now he's getting kills to Renekton, because I put him ahead. He's got more items than Darius. They're probably the same level. Yeah, they're the same level. But he's got more items because of that gold, and that gave him a little bit a little slight edge over Darius. Darius is one of those champions that you can't let. I see that Sinzhao's bot lane, and my jungle, he's trying to counter jungle me, so I'm going to take this objective as well. This Sinzhao is terrible for objective priority. Like, it's your number one job as a jungler. Is objectives, like it literally is your job. Crazy. But yeah, it's you can't pick her always. You gotta pick and choose, man. But I was talking about certain champs. You do not want them to get fed because they will carry the game. Darius is one. You get a fit Darius on the enemy team, you're in trouble. Yeah, he's really, really hard to stop, and he's got that execute that has such a short cooldown with his items. It's crazy. Oh, Renekton's telling us that Darius is coming. This is funny. I stole this out of Smite. My W stole it. And then they're trying to shred me, but they're taking damage from burning damage from my Sunfire. And they're taking melee rendering damage from my Thornmail as well. Or my Bramble Vest, which is basically a light Thornmail. There, I froze her. And he got the kill, but the little cat's burn killed me. And I was happy because the little cat got the bounty on me, not the ADC, which would have been bad. She would have been able to afford a better item. So, yeah. There we go. We have 2 items and boots at the 60-minute mark, which is crazy, crazy good. So at this point, we have a massive lead, and Sejuani is one of those characters you do not want to get a lead. She might not be able to do as much damage, but she's really, really, really hard to kill if she gets big early. You guys don't have the items. Like, that jungler doesn't even have his first item. He doesn't even have his first item. That's insane. That's crazy. At the 60-minute mark, he doesn't have his first item. I should say that I'm not sure if you guys read the chat. The Yasuo was very bitter that he had Aurelion Sol as his lane opponent. He bitched about it at the beginning of the game, about how it was going to be a terrible game for him, and then he muted himself for the rest of the game. So, yeah, that's the CeeLo. That's the CeeLo, you guys. I know, especially for jungling, one of the biggest. Oh, I saved them here by freezing them, and then yeah, we absolutely shred them. That's crazy. That Sunfire and that Thornmail, they take so much damage attacking you. If you're wondering what happened, Thresh yanked me back. Yeah, I'm still kind of in disbelief. I didn't realize at the 60-minute mark he didn't have an item yet. That's weird. Because he's got enough CS. I don't understand. He might have not been going back, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, Yasuo has a great game. But again, like, it's this Elo's mentality, you know, this low Elo mentality. Like, he gave up before the game even started, and he did way better than Aurelion Sol. Right here, I'm thinking if this Darius and Yuumi push us, we could definitely kill them between the two of us, me and Yas, with my CS or my CC. From my E, we could definitely kill them, but they didn't push. That's what I start telling Renekton, let's do it. He sees me here. Because, like I said, I have my E as well, and my ult is almost up, so. You see that little icon next to him, it builds up. Once it gets to the top, I press E, and they freeze. Now when I say they help me, melee champions proxy it as well, so as long as he's meleeing, it builds up on its own as well, and then I can freeze them, so it's like double hits for me. As you can see, my melee strikes build at 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one, you press E and it freezes, and it does bonus damage. Now teammates can proxy that with as long as they got melee strikes like this guy and the samurai. So this is why I say, if you have a Sejuani on your team and you're a melee champion, take advantage of team fights. You're at a massive advantage. I don't know what he was thinking. And I have my ult as well, so... Oh, I don't have my ult, but yeah, he couldn't get away. Insta-froze him, and yeah, that's all she wrote for him. So yeah, this will be my overlay for the month of June. I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to stream this month with how busy I'm going to be, but that's a really nice overlay. We got the Bride Grockstar 101 underneath it as well. We still have the green screen up. I'm giving my arcade a month-long break because it stays on almost year-round. And I will say this. Sorry about that. That stream froze for a second. These Twitch uploads sometimes are just buggy. I don't know why. But as I was saying, I like to give my arcade a break because those are LED machines. They will run for a very, very long time. All they are is LED screens in a cabinet case, like a plywood cabinet case, or plastic, I guess. Do I get kills here or an assist? I think we do. Yeah, we do, because I was thinking there's no way they don't surrender here. Right there, I'm going to get our freezer right here. She's frozen. And I smite her, I think, yeah. And I freeze him too. He's dead now. Then it's just the cat. But I was going to say my Mortal Kombat cabinet. Every now and then I'll come in and it'll be at the main menu screen, which means at some point it turned itself off. So, yeah, I'm really starting to try to give it a month-long break here and there. Maybe I might keep it down until the fall, because we're going to be doing game nights here again now that my crew's going to be back together. But no, actually that's not true. I have family coming and I want to show it off to them for my wedding, but yeah, it's disappointing because my Street Fighter cabinet's my oldest one. I got that one in 2018 and it still runs perfect, no issues. The X-Men and the Galaga as well, they're not nearly as old as the Street Fighter one, but the sad thing is that Mortal Kombat one was bought like, I can't remember, like 6 months, 3 months after I bought the Street Fighter cabinet, so yeah, it's weird. It could be a wire issue or something, I'm not sure, but so right here I'm thinking I'm gonna go Warmogs. It's usually a situational item. I love it if I can get it, but it's one of those things where it's not something you rush for, it's like a utility item. It is a super, super, super good item to have if you're going really tanky, because you get quicker healing. Like, you heal almost immediately after you're out of combat. It's so good. It makes you so hard to kill. And again, Sinzal's bought, so we got a free objective. I'm not even sure like how badly this Sinzal played, but I don't recall. But yeah, he definitely was not thinking about objectives anyway. One of the most frustrating things about being a jungler is if your team feeds lanes early on. Obviously, if they feed lanes early on, you're going to lose your turrets early on as well. And when you lose your turrets on your side, what happens is it opens up your jungle to the enemy jungler. And you don't get to farm anymore. Your CS starts to go down, and because of that, the other jungler starts to get ahead level-wise. Which is starting to happen here with the Sinzal, because he can't really... We're all farming his jungle, basically, so he can't level up. So that's really frustrating. You know, and people that don't play jungler don't understand sometimes. You know, and that only happens in games where we're getting blown out. They'll like ping the enemy jungler's level and ping your level and give you the old, oh, this is a jungle diff, and you know, they'll be pinging objectives as well, you know, and you gotta tell them, like, yeah, are we trying to die? Is that what we're trying to do? Because, you know, we don't have the map prio for objectives is vital. If half of your map is gone and you want to push for objectives, you're gonna get killed either on the way there, or when you get there, and they're gonna ambush you, because obviously if they got that much turrets down, they're higher on levels. This is the one push I shouldn't have made. I didn't realize they were all almost dead, my teammates. I figured for sure I'd be able to get one here, but I don't think I even get one. Yeah, it was 1v4 for me. Look how long I stayed alive for, though. And their health was just draining from my Sunfire and my Thornmail. Oh, man. That Frozen Heart, in case you guys are wondering here, I never did explain what that was when I picked it up. It's an item, it's a tank item, gives you a lot of health, and it slows down attack speed of opponents. So when they start to attack you, you know, they might have an attack speed, a higher one. Obviously more attack speeds means more strikes per second, and more damage in the end. But if you're attacking someone that has a Frozen Heart, it slows down that attack speed, so you might just have a normal attack speed when you're fighting that person. So that's what that does. It increases your physical size a little bit as well, but I don't really notice it. You guys see, I'll use an Iron Elixir here when I get my Warmogs, and that's really great for using for pushes. It increases your size significantly, and you leave a trail that boosts your teammates that are running in that trail, their speed and everything. It's really, really cool. So here's another fight. Now this one I know we can do some damage on. I take the grass here because I have a blue smite or a blue companion, so I knew that it would speed me up. And there we go. I got these two here. I'm just praying one of my melee guys is helping me here. Yeah, there's no way at this point this Darius could kill me, so I just need some melee help. There we go. We got him. We got this stupid little cat too. Oh, we just missed the dragon. Aurelian Soul. The Star Destroyer, whatever his lore is. Apparently he's like a galaxy. You know? Some of the size of these characters actually are pretty silly when you find out about it. Like Malphite's the size of a mountain. Nautilus is like 4 stories high, 5 stories high. Volibear is a god, an actual god. Like a Thor, like god. Yeah, their sizes just don't make sense sometimes when they're on your team. And yeah, Aurelian Soul is like a galaxy monster. Like something out of DC, or something out of Marvel. Like, how are you supposed to realistically beat that? It's so silly. I know that I can't afford my Warmogs right now, but what I'm trying to do is clear this real quick so that I can grab Iron Elixir as well for what I'm thinking is going to be our last push. Because Iron Elixir is amazing for our last push. Like I said, it increases your size and you leave a trail where I think it speeds up people behind you. It's a benefit of some kind. I'm not sure if we'll have enough time to see it because I don't hover over it too much, but I think it speeds them up. And there's something else, I think. I couldn't see it. You guys will see though. And it lasts, I can't remember, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I usually proxy it right when I start the fight, and you'll see I'll not double in size, but I'll get bigger by a quarter size probably. Right here, I'm wondering where Darius went. As soon as I see him, I give up on this. There he is. I don't know what he was thinking. Sejuani's proxy, like you see, if you don't hit them directly, it doesn't freeze them. But what it does is it'll slow them down if they're in there. See, I hit it. Look how big I am now. And then I'm glowing and I'm leaving a trail behind me, a sparkly trail. My teammates running that. Yeah, there's some kind of a buff or something. And obviously, increasing your size, your movement speed's increased because you're a lot bigger. But see, look at the damage I'm taking, and as soon as I get out of combat, my Warmogs passive will bring my health up real quick. See, it's already going up. That's not supposed to happen. Doesn't happen normally. that's Warmogs for you. And like I said, it's very situational. It's good for things like this, because, you know, I'll be attacking a tower, I'll take a turret shot, I'll back up, start attacking it again, I'll get my health back right away. Because as long as you're out of combat with players, not out of combat with AI, so, you know, minion damage and whatnot's not going to stop it. So yeah, you know, you do a little strike, you back up, and then you let your healing take over. Like right there, big shot, so I back up, take my shot again, and kill him. And already I'm healing. So that's a huge advantage with a Sejuani, a tanky Sejuani. She just gave up. She ran away from her turret, from her nexus. But anyway, guys, with that, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a great month, because I'm not going to see you guys again until the end of the month for sure, with my wedding coming up. Like I said, I wanted to put something out for you guys before, you know, then be one of my longer breaks since I probably moved into this house. But yeah, I think I give it the Renekton, or yeah, Renekton. The only reason I give it the ass was he pouted and muted himself right at the beginning. But with that being said, guys, have yourself a great day, great night, whatever it may be, and peace out. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. Peace out.